Real love wants you to grow. Real love celebrates your breaking because it knows you're becoming. Real love doesn't ask you to stay small so others can feel big. Real love doesn't demand you remain broken so others don't have to face their own need to change. So break. Break loud. Break messy. Break in a way that makes people uncomfortable because your transformation reminds them of their own stagnation. Break in a way that inspires some and threatens others. Break in a way that's irreversible, undeniable, unstoppable. But here's the thing about breaking. It's not a one-time event. It's a process. It's daily. It's constant. Every single day you wake up and you have to choose to break a little more. You have to choose to kill the old habits that keep creeping back. You have to choose to silence the old voice that keeps whispering doubts. You have to choose to reject the old patterns that feel so familiar, so safe, so easy. Because your old self doesn't die easy. Your old self will fight for survival. Your old self will throw everything it has at you to make you quit. It will whisper in your weakest moments. It will seduce you with memories of easier times. It will convince you that change isn't worth it, that comfort is underrated, that you were fine the way you were. Don't listen. That voice is a liar. That voice is fear wearing a disguise. That voice is the last gasp of a dying identity that knows its time is over. Let it scream, let it beg, let it plead, and then let it die. You want to know what happens after you break? You rebuild. But not the same way, not with the same materials, not on the same foundation. You rebuild stronger. You rebuild wiser. You rebuild with intention instead of accident. You rebuild with purpose instead of habit. You rebuild into something the old you couldn't even imagine. Think about a bone that breaks. When it heals, when the calcium deposits harden, that bone becomes stronger at the break point than it was before. The weakest part becomes the strongest part. The breaking point becomes the power point. That's what happens to you when you allow yourself to break. The parts of you that shattered become the parts of you that are unbreakable. But you have to let it happen. You have to embrace the break. You have to stop resisting the pain and start using it. You have to stop seeing change as something happening to you and start seeing it as something you're choosing for yourself. And yes, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt worse than anything you've ever experienced.